Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Sakura Succubus 3. That's right. We shall continue. Also, I guess the season for me constantly having to blow my nose begins. I freaking hate it. But well, it's always like this during winter. Anyway, let's find out what's the secret. What Hazel does. Why are you massaging her? What is the meaning of this, Hazel?
Oh, lady, you have such a wonderful smooth skin. Touching is the greatest privilege imaginable. I'll never get enough of this. It's addictive. In fact, it's kinda like I'm needing mochi.
And I'm glad you are enjoying yourself so much, but please, remember to be thorough. You may say our own desires while massaging me, whatever they may be, but my needs should always come first. Sure. I'm your ruler after all. Even though you weren't supposed to be, let's not forget that.
Yeah, that's right, you're my ruler, every single inch my body belongs to. Please do whatever you want to do with me. I have no complaints.
I think Hazel is dropping in my ranks. You've always been so obedient, Hazel. You're such a good girl, you're nothing like that traitorous Marina.
But of course, my ladyship, I live only to serve you.
Please tell me you are acting, Hazel, please.
If you tell me not to pursue Hiroki, then I will never look at him ever again. I love you dearly and I hate to see you cry.
Thank you, Hazel. I'm glad you understand. Marina argued back when I told her to leave Hiroki alone, but you obeyed me instantly.
Well, that should go without saying. I'm your most loyal servant.
You really are. I think you might be even more loyal than Hifumi. I must reiterate, do not get close to that boy, do not speak to him, and do not try to interact with him. You must bury your feelings for him. Why won't you do that, for? It's been 10 years. It should be easier for you, let's face it. Your feelings should be died out, basically. Their feelings, are fresh. Exactly. Actually, I think I made a good point. Do I make that quite plain?
Yeah, aye, milady, leave it to me, I'll keep my distance.
You're sure it won't pain you? I thought you two had a special bond.
We're pretty close, yeah. But I love you just as much, no more, than I love him. If it'll make you happy, then I'll do anything. Just let me massage your body every once in a while, and I'll never think about Hiroki again.
Huh. Actually, this is pretty sneaky. If she's acting, this is pretty sneaky. Of sorts. I mean, she might be saying that, but even if I leave Hiroki to that crappy girl, that means his scent would somehow go onto her, right? And at least, I guess, Hazel would get that scent, interaction with the scent. I know, that's just a theory that came to my mind, sorry. Very well, you may continue. Your massages are simply delightful. You know how to ease all the tension in my body.
That's cause I'm an athlete. I know how to look after myself and other people too. If you wanna be a pro sportswoman, you've got to be able to suit your muscles after a wearing workout session.
Is that so? You might act like something of an airhead, but you're awfully wise.
Wow, milady praise me. I'm so happy I could die happy. I love you, Lady Yue. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Hazel. Your love is appreciated. Now, my lower half is feeling a bit stiff. Would you mind massaging that too?
Of course, it will be my pleasure. Just leave your body in my very capable hands. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Meanwhile. Right, I see. So Hazel has a thing for you, does she? I mean, she has this thing for Everyone. I'm kind of jealous of you, Wait, ce to będę? Do you mean... Okay. I hope this is jealousy for Yue getting the massage from Hazel. Let's see. Yes, okay, good. I'm kind of jealous of Yue. I'd love to be massaged by Hazel like that. Since Hazel's an athlete, she knows all about pressure points, muscles, and tendons. Okay, listen here. Just because someone is an athlete doesn't mean they know that. In her case, we already found out that she knows, yes. I mean, I used to play football and I have no clue about pressure points, muscles, tendons. Anyway, I bet she gives incredible massages. I'm good at that though. I'll have to add that to my bucket list. If I ever get out of this place, that is. Yes, indeed. Some of the other Succubus fawn over her too, but none are more blatant about it than Hazel. She practically worships the ground Yue walks on. Why?
Totally, you should just see them together. Hazel wags her tail like a lovelorn puppy.
Okay, I lost all respect for her. I will pull the face.
And where calls me psychopath. I'm nothing compared to Hazel.
Okay, I need to fucking check this word out because it pisses me off. How do you fucking spell it? Come on, faster. English. Sycophant? Where is the... Oh. Sycophant. Oh crap. Sycophant. I need to remember this.
I'm nothing compared to Hazel. I bet she prostrated herself before you when you scolded her and begged for forgiveness. Knowing her, she probably offered to lick you feet clean too.
That is a mental image I could do without. But it does not sound entirely beyond the realm of possibility. Hazel loves you a lot. Her love is pure like my love for you. I don't think she means anything by it. At the end of the day, we can't help who we fall in love with.
I would have done, but you, how could she fall in love with her?
For once, I agree with you. It's incredibly baffling.
It's not just baffling. It's downright bizarre. And Yue might not be that old, but she's our ruler. She could have us disposed of if she wished, with a flick of a finger.
Doubt. Now, some people like being looked down upon and dominated. Perhaps Hazel is the same way, but she's way too far with that. I guess Hazel won't be able to help me change Yue's mind then. Not at all. Marina starts. You should encounter her as an ally. When Yue's around, Hazel's besotted. Duly noted, I'll keep that in mind. You needn't worry about Hazel's support in any event. I'll try to speak to Lady Yue as I said. I cannot offer you very much in terms of support, but I'll do all I can. I'm sure the rest of us will too. We all love you, Hiroki, and we want you to be safe. Or how about he does something on his own for a while? You must be on your guard. Yumi's voice hardens. This is Yue's domain. While you are here, you will be at her mercy. I shall try to protect you, but my influence is limited and there is little I can do. Please try and be careful. If anything happened to you, I fear I would not be able to forgive myself. Well, that's not good. I turn Yumi's words over in my head for the rest of the day. Well, I say day, but since the sky beyond the windows never changes color, I'm not sure where the day ends and the night begins. Time stretches and dilates in strange ways. There aren't any clocks anywhere and I can't keep track of anything. I don't think I've been here all that long, but I'm already starting to lose all sense of the passing hours. I already know that time doesn't pass in the Succubus realm as it does in the human world. Could the perpetual night sky be a byproduct of that? I have no idea. I'm starting to lose my bearings. I know I should try to escape, but I still feel undecided. What on? I don't think staying here is good for me, but at the same token, I can't stop thinking about you. Why? I'm worried. About what? About her being a piece of She will be lonely if I leave. I honestly couldn't care less. Dude, what is wrong with you? She'll never let me leave. That's right. She's so possessive, I'm a little afraid of her. What will she do if I try to run? Who cares? Thinking about all the possibilities enough to make me feel faint. I groan, pressing a hand to my temple. It's throbbing. I feel awful. Humans were never meant to come here. That must be why I feel so out of sorts. My body's rejecting this place. Oh, then why don't you tell her that? I mean, hey, why wouldn't you? I mean, you can use that. Dude, come on, man, connect the dots. What you just thought, and you have to do. The air is strange and stuffy. When I'm indoors, it's hard to breathe. I doubt I'll ever get used to it here. Neither do I want to. I need to try and escape, but that seems impossible. I'll just have to rely on Hifumi. Can someone smack him in the head? She's dependable enough. She's one of the most mature Succubus I know, alongside Marina. Yeah, because you know so many of them, mate. So many. Surely you will have to listen to her. She has to. She's only the current ruler because Hifumi bestowed the right about her. Doesn't she owe Hifumi some sort of favor? Yes and no? I mean, I was saying yes, there was that before, right? I think Hifumi should have some power in her of her own to maybe get rid of her, sort of. But at the same time, it's not like Yue maybe wanted to become the ruler. I mean, what if being the ruler changed her? Why am I trying to defend her? What is wrong with me? Who cares? I can only hope their talk will be a favorable one. But right now I'm so sleepy I can barely formulate coherent thoughts. My eyelashes fall shut. Then I fall asleep.
Oh, Hiroki, I love you so much, you're mine and only mine. No, I'm not!
Huh? I'm awoken from my dreams, a short while altered by a strange dream-dumb sensation. I can feel something pecking at my lips. The smell of perfume envelops me, and if it's too freaking strong, we are out immediately, man. And something silken brushes my skin. Please don't overdo with perfumes. Thank you. What? Groggy and disoriented, I force my eyes open. Then I gasp. Oh, it's you again. That would be my reaction. Another pair of eyes are boring into mine. Boring? They are very soft pale blue, like powdered snow. No, they aren't. What are you talking about, man? Fringed with dark eyelashes. They are not pale blue like powdered snow, dude. What's wrong with you? I'm not alone. There's somebody else with me, and they are kissing me, unfortunately.
Oh, Hiroki, it's nice to see you that you're finally awake.
Okay, act differently, man. Act like... Who the hell are you? Like you lost your memory. Come on, you can do this. The mysterious kisser rose back as Max smiled upon her face. She wears a few strands of dark hair behind her pale shoulder with her gloved hands, and that's when everything clicks into place. This is my first girlfriend. Ex at the moment. Yuki, you were ex girlfriend. She's a Succubus. She kidnapped me and brought me to the Succubus realm, and now... Hey, Rocky. Yuki's voice is soft, sensuous, pure, quite unlike the cool tones she used to address Marina earlier. Her pale eyes look a little hotter than usual.
No.
They're half lit with arousal, and her cheeks are flushed.
No, they aren't. It really has been long since last spoke. I can't believe you could fall asleep at a time like this. I had several duties to attend to, but now that this business has been concluded, I would like to enjoy myself.
Well, then you have a problem.
It's really not fair for you to fall asleep when I need you so badly. Don't you want to be with me?
Please, give me the options.
Please! Options? What is the fucking with...
Okay, how after all my choices, he says, of course I want to be with you. What the f... course I don't want to be with you. What is wrong with you? What kind of stupid question is this? Shh. You have pressed her gloved index finger against my lips. Don't say anything that could spoil the moment. I've missed you intensely, Lady Hiroki. You are very, very valuable to me, and I wish to show you as much. I've shown you my love over and over again until you yearn for me as I do. I won't let you leave me. From now on, you'll always be by my side. I adore you. And he should... Please answer. I fucking hate you. Something! Come on! Be a man! I put my mouth to retort, but Yue doesn't let me get a word in edgeways. She dips her head once more, her dark hair trailing against my neck and shoulders, and presses her mouth to mine in a hot, demanding kiss. I can feel her chest pushed against mine. She's so close, I can smell the sweat upon her skin. I still feel tired, but I find myself quivering in anticipation all the same. Yeah, I anticipate for you to freaking do something to break out of this situation. You feel this annoyingly annoying. Hifumi's earlier warning rings through my head. That's right! Remember Hifumi! Yue is dangerous. If I give too much of myself for her, she might never let me go. Should I give in to this? Of course, yes. There is fucking choice. Yes! 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 Fuck you! I'm sorry, but... Mustering all the power I possess, I push you away from me. I don't know if I'm in the mood right now. I think I have a headache. What? Yue's pale, powdery blue eyes flash. She pouts. Shrek can persuade you? Maybe later. But not right now. I'm too tired. Tired, huh? Yue smiles. That sounds like the sort of excuse a housewife might make 10 years into an unfulfilling relationship. Funny that you mentioned 10 years. That's right. It's been 10 years since we broke up. Get over it. I certainly hope you don't regard me like that, Hiroki. No, not at all. I really am tired of you. Really? You grips my cheek in one hand and looks at me, her brow furrowed with perplexity. I wonder. My naughty Succubus subjects have been whispering poisonous lies in your ear, have they? No, that has nothing to do with anything. Say so, dear. You laughs. Oh well, if you really are tired, I shall not force myself upon you. I would never do that. Yeah. You kidnapped him! Really? I love you after all. Now! I mean, that's a swimsuit, right? I think. I don't know why she would sleep in a swimsuit, but it's a swimsuit. And she lies down in the bed beside me. Also, nothing is going to happen, YouTube, so ha ha ha! She winds her legs through mine, her arms twined around about my middle and nuzzles her cheek against my chest. I think I'll take this opportunity to rest. Cool. I'm not tired too. Cool. We'll have plenty more opportunities in the future. For now, however, I must wish you good night. Sweet dreams, Hiroki. You have pressed the keys against my cheek. Oh my god, I will only have nightmares, I think. I hope you dream only of me. I hope not. We've had enough of you, to be honest, already. Yeah, he had a nightmare. It's still dark when I awake the following morning. The sky beyond the window is pitch black, and the only light afforded in the bedchambers is that from the chandelier which hangs from the ceiling. Damn, if there is constantly night, the electricity bills must be crazy. The hazy little thoughts that swim out inside the fishbowl of my head are of lackadaisical variety. I don't quite feel like myself. I can remember where I am at least and how I got here, but none of it feels really real. It's almost as though my soul has split from my body and I'm regarding myself as a third party. Oh. It's a strange thing to think that. A few months prior, I didn't even know that Succubus existed. I was, incredibly surprised when Marina revealed the truth to me in her office. I even thought it might have been some sort of hallucination or else a magic trick. mean, technically it was magic. How could I have anticipated that my old girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, it's been 10 years, Yuki, was a succubus too, or that she would kidnap me and bring me here? I don't even know where here is. I'm aware that I'm in the succubus realm, that much is apparent and unarguable, but where does it exist in relation to the rest of the world? Does it reside in the same place of existence as Tokyo? Or separate from the world as I know it, nestled inside its own dimension? If that is the case, it does make me wonder how the science of it all works. Fortunately, I'm ignorant enough in the ways of science not to ponder it for too long. If I were a genius like Albert Einstein, I'm sure the existence of this succubus realm would leave me scratching my head. But I will try not to think about it too deeply for now. I don't think I'm really capable of deep thought in the moment anyway. Dude, you are never capable of that, Hiroki. Face reality. I'm not sure how long I slept, but my brain is slow and sluggish, so like always, and my body feels weak. I feel so out of it, it takes me a few moments to register a sleeping presence lying beside me. Time to run, man! Time to run! US arms are raised, hair strewn across the pillows, and there is a soft, contented smile upon her pretty face. Okay, not gonna lie, sleeping Yue cute, and at least we don't have to deal with her personality. She must have kicked the bed covers off while she was dozing. Thanks, Yue. You are making it harder for me on YouTube. I wonder if she's a restless sleeper because her torso is exposed. Still, why is she sleeping in the swimsuit, damn it? Her skin looks soft and silky beneath the lights of the chandelier. She really does look beautiful. Okay, I have to agree here. That's true. I can hardly believe that she's so interested in me. It feels like something from the dream. She's not on the top floor, but this dream of mine will fast become a nightmare. That's true. It's already a nightmare. If I'm unable to figure out how to escape from this place. It's not as far dislike you were. What? Yes, I do. I'm not sure I could, and that's not just because of how cute she looks while she's asleep. For this part, that is part of the reason. Come on. The real part is because you were with her in high school, dude. It's been 10 years, for. It's clear that she does care for me. She's made her fond feelings more than apparent. I don't think I have the heart to spurn her. Okay, if there is one thing that I sort of appreciate from Yue, it's the fact that I do believe, at least, she didn't have anyone else, and she's set on one person, and she doesn't want to share that person, okay? That's understandable. Maybe it's a little weird for a succubus, but understandable from a person's point of view, you know? But she's going a bit too far, you know? And yeah, like, way too far. Like, if you want that, then prove that you are worth it. And not kidnap someone, for fuck's sake. Anyway, but I don't want to stay by her side for the rest of my life either. See? I'd like to return to Tokyo if I can. That's where I belong, not here. I wonder if Hifumi will be able to talk her around, as we discussed yesterday. She might be the only person who can convince Yue to let me go. Or you could say what you were saying, that you are feeling crappy in this place and your body is not adjusted and you feel, well, like shit, right? And probably the succubus realm is not good for you as a human. Dude, use your freaking head. For now, I'll put my faith in her. Who knows, maybe things would pan out. Yeah, even though you have a clear proposable solution, man. I just need to have hope. It sounds like somebody's at the door. Who could it be? Excuse me, Lady Yue, is now a good time? What? Yue yawns, her eyelashes flicker open, revealing her pale, icy irises. I don't know if they're icy. Maybe a little part of it. Yawning, she sits up and glances at the door.
Hifumi? Is that you?
Yes, indeed. I've come with your breakfast, lady. I made myself in a traditional Japanese style. Should we expect something from this traditional Japanese style breakfast? Like, you know, some trick in it to make her powers weaker? And that way we can go. Something like this. Anyway. There is white there is white rice, miso soup, pickles, and some grilled fish. I hope it is to your liking. Ugh, I would so like to eat that.
That sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while. Alright, Hifumi, you can come in.
Thank you very much, my lady. The door opens with a click and Hifumi enters, balancing a tray in one hand. She shuts the door behind her, then approaches the bed where you and I sit, her tail swishing all the while. Smiling serenely, she then rests, her tray down upon the bed. There you are, my lady, please enjoy.
Always do. Your cooking is delicious, Hifumi, although...
You appears at the tray curiously, one hand beneath her chin. You must have been pretty busy in the palace kitchens, wherever they are, because the tray is practically groaning with food. There is a veritable mountain of soft, fluffy white rice piled into a ceramic bowl, and she's grilled 5 whole fish. We can do it.
This seems like quite a bit more than usual. I'm not sure if I'll be able to eat it all. You should know that I have a delicate appetite.
Okay, come on, man, this is your chance. What? You want to tell me you aren't able to eat that? What? Come on, man. If you are supposed to stay there, at least do it funny for yourself. Right?
I'm well aware, milady. I just thought that given you have a guest...
Hifumi glances at me.
I should make more food at General Do so that he might have some as well. You would not want Hiroki to go hungry, would you? Oh no! That is a good point, I didn't think!
Yeah, I mean, with kidnapping you probably did not think as well, right?
Forgive me for being so careless, Hiroki. It's been a long time since I last interacted with a human, and I had forgotten that you need sustenance just as we do. Human males in particular.
What do you mean in particular? Humans in general need that.
I'm truly sorry.
It's fine, Yue. Don't worry about it. I offer you what I hope is a comforting smile. What? Hifumi made enough food for the both of us, so it's not like I'll starve.
Indeed, she did. It was very thoughtful of her. Hifumi has always been a kind and conscientious woman. Her advice has helped me greatly when it comes to the governing of my people. She's almost like a mother to me.
A mother? I do like that idea quite a lot, but really, hey. Okay. Hey man, it's time to interfere. Right now. She said,
she's like a mother to me.
Hifumi, a mother? Wow. And you are, oh, that means I must be like a father to you because Hifumi here is my wife. I know, I would trigger her nerves so badly if I was there. If I was in his shoes. Oh boy.
I do like that idea quite a lot, but really.
She giggles.
I'm not that much older than you, Lady Yue. I would not mind having little children of my own someday, that I might dote on, but you and I are not so far apart in age. If you must refer to me as a member of the family, I would be rather regarded as your big sister. Why?
Yue smirks thinly.
Are you afraid that I'll put Hiroki off? You, if I comment about how advanced in years you really are?
No, I mean your personality is so shit and the age doesn't really matter, you know. You are already off, so...
Goodness me.
Besides, I think we already know anyway. Or do we know about Marina only? Whatever. We know about Marina for sure. Hifumi's cheeks turn a soft shade of pink.
You are being awfully willful today, milady.
You know what? She's not cute. Like, This expression so freaking puts me off.
It's a crappy face. Is that any way to address me after I took the effort to make you such a delicious breakfast? Bitch.
I'm surprised to hear me talk down to her like that. I'm sure if Marina said words to that effect, she'd be pushed to the floor and ground beneath the heel of US foot, because she's a shitty ruler. Yue doesn't seem to mind being scolded by Hupmi though, her expression doesn't falter. Instead, she smiles sheepishly. She's not smiling for.
I guess you're right, I'm sorry, Hifumi. I've been working hard lately and I suppose I'm somewhat tired. You poor thing, you're always so busy. Yes, indeed.
With what, kidnapping people?
But fortunately, I have my lovely Hiroki to soothe me.
Oh. I think today I'll have a headache. Humi winces. I wonder if she's upset. Her facial features soon rearrange themselves, however, into a smile.
Ah, that is good and well, milady. I'm very happy for you. You're not jealous? Not at all. Rather, I'm pleased for you. You must be glad that you have been able to train that Hiroki after so many years.
It's been 10 years!
He's quite the catch, is he not? He is indeed.
Yue pouts. She sits over to me, disrupting the breakfast tray, and winds an arm about mine in the same manner Cosmos so often does. Wow, you're such a bitch.
And he's mine. I will have you gaping with me no matter how much I like you.
Come on, man. Hiroki, say. Not yours. What the fuck are you talking about? Why is he not doing any of that?
You've had your fun with him, now it's my turn.
You've had your fun 10 years ago. Get over it.
Of course, milady.
Hewing bows her head.
I was impressed to try and steal a bell from you when it's apparent how much you care for him. I'm the older new, but I'm not a scamming vixen.
Hey. Let's not forget there was no question if he cares for her.
Good, I knew I could trust you. You're not at all like Marina.
Yue's grip about my arm relaxes. Rare now that Yue won't try to steal me out from under her nose, Yue turns her attention to the breakfast tray.
Well then, I suppose I have to eat something. I need to replenish my energy. I have been so awfully busy as of late.
Kidnapping people?
But it's always something for me to do.
Like kidnapping people, I guess.
It always makes me miss my student days.
Oh, were you not kidnapping people there? Do you enjoy being a student?
I didn't at first. I thought the lessons quite dull and tedious, and I didn't care for any of my classmates.
Oh, so you didn't care about me?
Well, that's new. I guess it's time to end this.
Come on, man. Catch the moments.
They could tell that I was subtly different, so they all kept their distance. It was a bit lonely, but then I met you.
Unfortunately, you smiles at me.
I appreciate your company a good deal. You brightened up my time spent in Tokyo considerably. It's because of you that I learned to tolerate humans.
I highly doubt that's true.
I had fun going on dates with you and learning more about human society. We went a lot of places and did a good many things. I was young, so young and carefree back then.
Yeah, you are so old now, by the way. Oh my god. I think I'd be dead if I was there by now.
Now it is my duty to remain here in the Sakura's realm where it's always dark. The sun doesn't shine as it did in Tokyo, and there aren't any cafes or amusement parks.
What
did you just say? This place sucks.
I'm not spending time here.
It is quite dreary. Yeah, it sucks. Sometimes I wish I did not have quit so many responsibilities.
Kidnapping people is not a responsibility.
But my burden will be lessened, I think, with your company. Being with you is like a salve that heals my heart.
But I don't want to be here.
Now.
Yue scoops a small of Yumi's mouth watering me soup, then brings it up to my lips.
Will you let me feed you, darling?
I'm not hungry. I'm perfectly capable of feeding myself, but I bleed.
Why?
I let you a spoon mouthfuls of soup and morsels of fish to my lips while Hifumi watches. I fucking hate this guy as well, to be honest. If Hifumi is jealous about our closeness, and I rather suspect despite her protest that she doesn't let on, her brow doesn't wrinkle. Instead, she smiles placidly, her hands fold together at her front. Surely is a wonderful actress. I've never seen anybody better at hiding their own emotions. It's impressive. But it's kind of sad too. I feel sorry for Yue, who's obliged to stay in the Sakuma's realm and rule her subjects. I'm not, but I feel sorry for Hifumi too. Yes, I am over here. I can be easy watching the person you love be pampered by another crazy woman. Then again, didn't you have to bear witness to dozens upon dozens of events like this?
Who cares? It's been 10 years! You were not a couple anymore.
She must have been observing me in the Sakuma's realm for quite some time. Yeah, no. It's definitely only been from the moment that they flocked to you. Other than that, she didn't give a damn. I'm so certain of that, man. Face reality, that's the fact. Did it break her heart to see me flirting with me and resting my head up on her lap? I couldn't care less.
That was delicious.
You have finished the last of her breakfast. Then sits down with her chopsticks.
Thank you for me. Your cooking seems to get better and better every time I see you. Oh, you are very welcome. Nothing makes me happier than watching people eat my food. I trust you enjoyed it as well, Hiroki.
Oh yeah, it was great. The fish was especially good, and I loved the miso soup.
I'm relieved.
Hifumi beams.
I do most of my cooking in the human world now. In my apartment, I'm rather more accustomed to my own kitchen than the one here, so I feared I might have made a mistake. I'm glad everything went well. Now,
Hifumi cast an eye over Yue. She's wearing nothing but her swimsuit.
Would you let me help with your clothes, milady? If you like, it would be most appreciated. Come on. Please, something must happen now. Alright, then stand up and I'll start pampering you.
Yue obeys Hifumi's commands in a surprisingly obedient manner, like a child might. For Hifumi protested when Yue said she was like her mother, there is something motherly about her. Watching her dote on Yue is kind of sweet. Will something happen or not? Hifumi wraps Yue's clothes about her shoulders, smiling all the while. Yue shivers when the fur of her cape touches her exposed skin, but she doesn't shrink or shy away from Hifumi's fingers. She looks completely at her ease. This early morning ritual is one which must have occurred numerous times between these two women. You can see, based on her perplexed posture, how deeply Yue trusts Hifumi. Yue's... Who the fuck puts on clothes when holding hands like this? What the Sorry, I just noticed. Yue's relationship with Hifumi is the polar opposite of her relationship with Marina. She seems to regard Hifumi very highly, and I can't see so much as a flicker of animosity in her eyes. I think I can understand that Hifumi is a sweet, unassuming woman. It's hard for anybody to dislike her.
True. I was a bit suspicious at the beginning, if I remember, and I definitely remember correctly. But yeah, he's correct about that.
That's partially why she's been such an enduringly popular actress for so many years.
By the way, milady, I was thinking...
Yue should give me a sidelong glance.
What is it? What is it? What is it here for me?
I was doing a crappy voice for her, by the way, before. I couldn't help but recall the talk you gave me yesterday after you summoned me to the Sakuma's realm.
Oh, that.
Yue frowns.
Please don't take it personal. You know I dislike scolding you. I was upset at the time, I'll admit, but you have seen the error of your ways. You needn't dwell upon it. One apology is more than enough to satisfy me. I know we all make mistakes.
Yeah, you've done so many.
Thank you, lady. You're very gracious.
Hifumi bows her head.
I'm sure I was speaking on behalf of all Sakubi, Marina included, when I say that we did not know how much you adored Hiroki. Had we been aware of your intimate connection to him, I'm sure we would not have pursued him. It's alright here for me. I can forgive you and the others.
Yue's expression hardens.
But I cannot forgive Marina and Harry, not until she apologizes to me herself, with her own mouth. For one of my underlings, she has an absolutely awful attitude. She does not regard me with due respect, and her etiquette is shocking.
Meanwhile, Lynx. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised she doesn't.
Another death for me. I shan't let her off the hook, even if you ask me. Hifumi, I despise her. Well, I thought you might say that.
Hifumi laughs.
But, milady, while I know none of us would have pursued a relationship with Hiroki, had we known of your bond with him, the fact remains that we still did. Hiroki has become a special person to all of us, myself included. I wish I could ignore the feelings I have for him, but it is not that simple. Perhaps my heart is weak, and if that is the case, I beg your pardon, but it is rare I find a man I care about quite as much as he. I know that I, Cosmos, and Marina feel the same way. As for Hazel, meanwhile, Hifumi purses her lips together. I have not had a chance to speak to her since arriving in the Succubus realm, but I'm sure she's fond of him too. We all like him a good deal, and we cannot stop liking him because you have commanded us to. It would be nice if we could put a stop to our feelings as simply as one can turn off a light switch. But that is not possible.
Actually, what I should have done is like...
it would be nice if we could put a stop to our feelings as simply as one could turn off a light switch.
Okay. That was fancy, I know. Not really.
But that is not possible.
I was slow on thinking this out.
I realize things must be hard for you, but you'll have to try and live with it. Hiroki's mind, you must learn to keep your distance.
It's been 10 years we haven't been in a relationship, you bitch.
I know that's what we should, but please, hear me out. Marina, I, Cosmos, Hazel, and I have been sharing him for quite some time. We all love him equally, and he loves us.
Exactly.
We have had a few spats, but we have been able to settle everything between us peaceably, as adults should. This arrangement is quite a pleasant one. You don't have any complaints with it, do you, Hiroki?
Oh no, none at all.
You see?
Hifumi adjusts, US wrath about her shoulders.
We're all happy with the way things were, and so. I was wondering if you might not be happy like that too. Like what?
US eyes narrow into slits, while her voice drops in volume. All of a sudden, she doesn't look half so agreeable as once she did.
You aren't telling me to share my Hiroki with the rest of you, are you?
I understand why you would see that from the very bad point of view, but you know, I also don't think that's a good thing, okay? But at the same time, you're trash, okay?
No one wants to be with you. I thought it a possibility. Milady, it would make us all happy. We love him, it would be unfair to keep him trapped in the Succubus realm against his will, surely. He isn't trapped here against his will. He loves me.
No.
I'm sure he does, but...
Can I interrupt? No, I don't. Why is he not interfering?
There are no buts. I won't lose... there are no buts. I want to stand here in my bed and something in for me. I thought you were supposed to be my ally. I am your ally, milady. I never met an offense. I just... Then maybe you shouldn't have said anything.
You jerks away from me suddenly, her eyes blazing. She's fully dressed now, and she looks infuriated, her tail swishing indignantly, and her tall horns make her look more imposing than ever before, and not really, no. Gone is a sweet what?
Sweet? What? Where? Where did you have the sweet you at?
Who praised you from his cooking and fed me while in bed. She transformed the cold-hearted Succubus queen that debased Marina in the throne room. She's been like that all the time, mate. The full brunt of her anger isn't even directed at me, and I can feel my blood running cold all the same. I can't. It's little wonder Hifumi looks so pale.
How dare you try to tell me what to do? You might be my advisor, but I'm the queen and you do not have any power over me. If I want to keep Hiroki all to myself, then I may. You have no right to butt in. My love life is none of your concern.
But this isn't just about you, milady. You bitch. Hifumi looks anxious, but she doesn't back down. She tries to argue on my behalf before she's trembling all the while.
This about Hiroki too? You need to stop and think about what he wants. This might be my own variety speaking, but I believe he was happy with the 5 of us. Happier with the 5 of us. After all we have gone through together, it would be cruel to part us, and it really isn't right to keep him here. I am the one who decides what is right and what is not, thank you. You bitch.
Yue poofs out her impressed chest and her hands on her hips. Dude, you need to step in.
He might not want to stay here right now, but he will. We'll spend more time together and I'll lavish attention to him, and then you realize how much he has missed me.
It's been 10 years.
He hasn't missed you in those 10 years that much, you know?
He'll be glad to leave the human world behind and aside it, so he can stay with me. In fact, I'm sure he'll thank me for it.
No, no.
He loves me much, much, much more than he has ever loved you, so stop trying to spoil everything.
Hey, stop putting words into his mouth. Let him speak then.
I'm not trying to spoil anything, lady. I'm merely trying to make me doubt myself.
You raise one eyebrow.
Well, I won't have it. If Hiroki were another human, I would let him go without delay, but he's special to me.
Bullshit. Yu's voice, which was once so self-righteous, now falters. She looks down the floor, her eyes half lit in size.
Perhaps it may appear that I'm being unreasonable, but my judgment is perfectly sound.
No, it's not.
I'm only doing this because I love him. How could that be bad?
In this case, you kidnapped him.
Come on.
Oh my god. Do you need to even explain what is bad about that?
Love is a good, pure emotion.
In your case, it's not pure. And it's not good, to be honest. In your case, unfortunately, it's suffocating. What other words could I use? It's a negative emotion, basically.
It is not something to be ashamed of, nor second guessed. Aren't you the one who told me that he loved me?
I suppose I am, but princess, why do we not ask Hiroki what he wants to do?
Thank you, even though he should jump in himself. He looks at me.
Do you really want to stay here?
Yes, Hiroki. You tell that magic old woman, tell her that you love me and you want to stay by my side forever.
Well, I look between you and if you be quite at a loss. Of course, there is no loss. It's true enough that I don't want to spend my life here, but I'm sure I'd hurt US feelings if I told her that.
Who cares?
I did love her once. It was 10 years ago, though. I got over it. I think I still... No. That line I can't say. That's not true. Come on, man. Face reality. It's been 10 years. The feelings are gone. Dude, no. You don't... If you are not in contact with someone for that long of a time, the feelings disappear. She's not exactly the same as the Yuki I remember, but that should go without saying. Everything changes. But if I stay here, nothing will change. I'll be trapped. What should I say? Thank you for asking.
Thank you for asking, gang.
Boop! You were. I'm sorry, but... However much I like you, which is not at all, I don't think I can stay here. This isn't where I belong. I have a life already, and it's separate from yours. I have a job I'm proud of, and a family. I cannot abandon them. I don't want to abandon Marina, Ayu, Cosmos, Hazel, or Hifumi either. I mean, Ayu you can keep, but yeah. Can't you let me go, please? Yu takes a step back as for she's being slapped. Her eyes narrow and her body stiffens. For a few moments, I'm afraid she might burst into tears. But then expression hardens.
You're just saying it because you've been putting it in your head. I'm sure I'll be able to talk you around soon enough.
Oh my god. No, I'm just saying that because I'm being earnest. I'm
very confused.
Stop fucking putting words into his mouth, you bitch.
Tired to. I don't think you even know what you're saying, Hiroki.
Hand me the baseball bat.
You're not in your right state of mind, but don't worry, I'll still love you. I'll never ever stop loving you. Now.
Yu turns.
I have some matters to attend to, if you'll excuse me.
So saying, she exits the bedroom. The door falls shut behind her with a dull, heavy tooth. You know, she's sick in the head, Hifumi. What the fuck? Now it's just Hifumi in the bedroom. She looks at me, I look at her, and then we both sigh.
Oh dear me. I expect this to happen, but even so, that didn't go very well at all.
I'm inclined to agree. This situation is fast becoming untenable. Sorry. How will I ever escape?
Who knows?
Find out in next episode of Sakura Succubus 3.
Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope to
see you tomorrow and
have a great day or night, depending on what time it is for you right now. Yes. See ya. Bye bye.